What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new Dark Matter DeAndre Ayton. I do think this card's going to be good. I don't know how great he's going to be because of his jumper, but he isn't one of the most interesting Dark Matters from the Summer Festival. I do plan to get gameplay with Gerald Wallace and Michael Finley as well over the next couple days because I think both those are interesting cards too. Want to get y'all some of those lower tier cards as well. So if there are other cards y'all want to see that y'all haven't seen gameplays on yet, let me know in the comments and I'll try to get as many gameplays as possible over the next couple days. But we're gonna start with this DeAndre Ayton, 7-foot Dark Matter big, who looks really good stat and badge wise. We'll see how the jumper is on very quick and try him out and see what we think of this card in this video. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what this Ayton card's looking like. He's 7 foot, 9 on offense and defense. He's got good stats. I mean, 90 driving layup, 96 post game, 95 mid range, 87 three ball isn't insane, but it's not bad. 90 free throw, 95 standing and driving dunk, 97 block, 89 perimeter, 96 interior, 96 rebounding, 92 speed, 90 agility, 95 vert, 95 strength, 98 stamina. I mean, he looks solid, man. Half posterizer, rise up, dead eye, break starter, post lock, off ball pass interceptor, pogo stick, box up, rebound chaser, brick wall, movable enforcer, set shot specialist, lightning launch, strong handle, high flying and iron paint patroller, gold limitless bailout, unpluckable glove, shifty shooter, versatile missionary, and on ball menace. Does not have slippery off ball, dimer, handles for days, challenger, pick dodger, mini marks from the really just the 5 pick dodger, challenger, handles for days, dimer, slippery off ball are the main ones that you probably want to add to him realistically. But look, I do think this card's good. I think this card's very good. In fact, I think he's going to be a really quality high level card at the power forward position, but the jumper concerns me. Well, you know what? It's weird, and the way he falls back is definitely odd. It's like Jimmy Butler's release was in 2K23. I'm sure a lot of y'all probably remember that. But I don't know, man. I don't think it's a horrid jumper. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a great one, but compared to other Dark Matter bigs, is this a noticeably worse jumper? Because it isn't super slow. So like, is this a worse jumper than Dark Matter Kareem, Dark Matter D-Rob, Dark Matter Hakeem, Embiid, Chet, Sar? You know what I mean? The answer is probably no, right? Like, I don't think it's noticeably worse than those guys' jump shots. He's still a capable shooter. He's got a high enough rating. He's got good shooting badges. He's very athletic. He's got 92 speed. He's got a big player build. I mean, I look at this card and I go, this is a very, very solid Dark Matter big. That's my initial impression. Obviously, he's not as good as Kemi Mutombo is. He's not really a center either because he's not 7'2 plus at this point in the year. But as a power forward who's going to be athletic, versatile, 92 speed, dunk the ball around the rim, hit an open catch and shoot shot, I don't see why this card can't compete at a pretty high level. This jumper's not spectacularly amazing. It's not the park jumper you're going to see on Invincibles, but it's not by any means what I would consider a terrible jumper. I mean, it looks weird, but it's pretty smooth on very quick. And I think the more you figure it out, the easier it will be as well. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what DeAndre Ayton can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Sorry, y'all. We're going up against Invincible LeBron, and that just might be a dunk. No, it's a force. It's probably not going in. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go in. Didn't have the space there. I didn't run that offense very well, but Invincible Braun, 100 overall KP at power forward, which is a great matchup for Ayton. He's got Dark Matter Kareem, Dark Matter Giannis, who are 2 of the better Dark Matters, obviously, and then Invincible Kawhi as well. So definitely a very good squad and a nice shot by him first possession as well. We're going up against a little bit of a sweatier one in this game. I guess I'll just have to take my... Okay, never mind. Chase down block. Cool. Never mind. Not a great start, I would say. First couple possessions, we haven't really had anything here, but that's okay. We'll get into it now. Push cross, downhill drive, nothing is open. The spacing is just not where it needs to be right now. I'm just gonna take the assist. Good lord, can we dunk the ball, y'all? You're 7'6". We are doing absolutely nothing right on the offensive end of the court here in the first couple possessions of this game. Throw it back in here. Let's just go pick and pop. See if we can get an open shot. It doesn't even have to be a DeAndre Ayton open shot. We got an open dunk. We made the dunk. We didn't get blocked finally, and we have cut it to 1, 3 to 2. All right, let's play some offense, play some defense, get into this game. Again, in this role, he's going up against a card who's better than him, right? So that's not going to be an unbelievably easy skill set or role to have, but I think he'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, I think he's going to compete defensively against Kareem or against a guy like KP just fine. And offensively, he may not get a lot of open shots because, again, that's not his role, right? He's there to play defense and rebound, and that wasn't bad defense there. I mean, Giannis got a head of steam to the rim, and unfortunately, we're not able to get a stop there, but I wouldn't say that was horrible defense. Come back to me, please, here, DeAndre. I mean, Problem is that I don't know if he's going to be able to slip behind KP at all. That's a great drag there, but the spacing is just not where I can get to the rim or anything. He can't really put the ball on the floor himself and create a shot, and that's where it becomes a bit of an issue with this card, is that he's just going to off ball with KP, and I'm going to have struggled to score. Now, somehow we did knock that down. That worked out. Nice little shot right there from AYTON. I don't know what fade he has, but that pull-up felt really smooth, and so we're able to finally get ourselves a bucket there, which is nice. Help down here just a little bit. Good D, DeAndre. Way to switch that. I didn't even do that myself. He picked that up perfectly. Unfortunately, he jumped as well, but you know what? He recovered pretty well. He's still in front. I'm not going to switch him off Braun here. I'm going to make him try to work and get a stop, and he does exactly that. Let's go, DeAndre AYTON. Way to go. Go get yourself a stop, man. I love that. Beautiful. Catch and shoot. Oh, Lord. He just got the worst catch in the world. That was a force, 100%. I thought we had the defender behind us more than we actually did, but that also just did not work at all, like what I wanted it to anyway. Steal. X switch this out the corner. Nope. All right. Not a great start here. The biggest thing I'm noticing is I just don't know how I'm going to get him open shots against this dude, the way this dude plays, because he's not helping off the pop at all. And so it's like you're a little limited almost in terms of what you can really do with him as a ball handler, because he's just kind of an off the ball guy the entire game. That is just Jokic being bigger and stronger than, I mean, not stronger, I guess, but just bigger. And he gets himself a glitchy finish right there. Gets a dunk. Let's see if we can get some defense, or get him involved a little more though. Maybe we have to help out and get in transition a little bit more to get him more involved. Run, DeAndre, please throw it over to Pettit. Okay, I'm just gonna go pick and pop again. I'm just gonna take my 2 if it's there. You got to set the screen on the DeAndre. The goal is to set the screen on the defender. What is he doing, brother? Do I need to help you? I mean, like, it's not that hard to set a screen on a. Maybe offensive board? No, I greened it. Okay. Well, we're not going to be able to get him very involved in offensively here, so I think he's just going to have to play his role. The way that this dude's not helping off in the slightest with that 100 KP means that there's just not a lot we can really do to really get him super involved offensively, because he doesn't have any off the dribble game really. That is just ridiculous defense. I mean, Jokic just ate that ball for breakfast. I'm going to run and fade, because I just have to get a shot off with him. Okay, that was actually not the worst look in the world. I don't know what fade he's got, but it feels kind of smooth going both ways. So I'm not mad about that. Good defense here again. We'll X switch this in case he used. Yo, good move. That's a great move and a dog shot. He did that really well. Unfortunately, he didn't green the shot, but that was good offense by him. Unfortunately, not a very high scoring or impressive offensive first half or first quarter there for DeAndre AYTON, but he's absolutely holding his own defensively. He does not physically feel like a liability at the power forward position versus 100 overall KP, which is good, because he's going to see KP and Kareem and Dikembe and guys like that at the power forward position, Shaq, etc., wilt pretty consistently. You know what I mean? And so you have to have the physical ability to compete against those guys. And now it's Dikembe. You know what I mean? This dude's team is really good. He's got Jimmy off the bench. I mean, this is his crack team. It's like, obviously I have a crack team as well. Is that KD at the yo, this dude's team is like low-key better than mine. Maybe not better, but as good for sure. Because good Lord, he's got Invincible Jimmy and Dikembe and Wimby. Which Wimby is that? Invincible KD off the bench? I mean, good Lord, your team is nasty. I didn't get there to contest either, did I? KD is so tough to stop. Unfortunately, I just can't get Dikembe really, or not Dikembe, get AYTON very involved in this game so far, man. Like, that's finally the first open look we're getting. He actually helped off. We got a wide open shot and I missed. What in the world, dog? I mean, I talked about his jumper and freestyle, how it's really not that bad, because I actually do think that, but you can't get a load up on your first open jump shot of the game. And his jumper gets a load up. I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. At the end of the day, this card isn't going to do anything offensively at all. Like, he's basically just going to stand there. And I think there are cards, like, for example, Dikembe Mutombo is better at standing there offensively than DeAndre AYTON is. But to be fair, a lot of the other dark matter bigs are also basically just going to stand there on offense and do not much, and then play some defense and guard occasionally and stuff. So it's not like it's a unique thing, but it is a little exasperating for gameplay purposes, because here against a team like this, he's just kind of a bystander almost offensively. There's not a lot I can really do with him to get him as involved as I'd honestly like to. So I will switch him on ball again though, just to see what he can do defensively. Another really solid on ball defensive possession and a contest. And I mean, whoa, why are you switching? What was that? Why did you do that? And then it leads to an offensive rebound and an open shot. Oh my gosh. I don't know why he jumped there. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, do I think this card is absolutely usable? 100%. But the fact that I missed the one open shot I've gotten with him all game is not ideal. There's a catch and a dunk. Beautiful. When he slips to the rim, he's got 92 speed. He's going to be able to dunk the ball effectively. But I don't know. 4 points, 2 of 6, 0 of 3 from 3. Now, most of those shots were forces, but I missed the one wide open I got. I don't know. Do I think he can play his role in a competitive, sweaty showdown arena? Yes, I absolutely think he can. Is he going to be an exemplary standout card where you're like, wow, DeAndre Ayton? No, probably not. But I think defensively, size-wise, all that type of stuff, he can compete. I do think he's a good card. I don't think he's a spectacularly amazing, absolute must-have card by any means. If you have guys you're comfortable with a power forward already, there's no need to get this Ayton. So with that being said, those are my thoughts. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.